Hello everybody, it's your boy the Chaotic Wib, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about what I think the bounties of the Straw Hat Pirates will be post Wano. Now I do believe that every single member of the Straw Hats will get a bounty. I could be wrong, as seeing as Kaido is a strong threat, I believe that it only makes sense. Do I think this is the last bounty we'll see? No, I do believe that they'll get at least one more bounty, as there's still Blackbeard, there's the Five Elders, there's also there's three major players still left. I think there's plenty left in the series with those three. Maybe Luffy won't fight Blackbeard, even though he should, because he's kind of the reason why Ace died. And there's also the Admirals he could fight again. Maybe, if you think that's a good idea. I don't know. So let's just take a look at this. Okay, so first off, we have Chopper. I'm going to go from the smallest bounty to the biggest bounty. Chopper's current bounty is 100 berries, and I don't think Chopper's going to do all that much here in Wano. And despite that, I think they're going to keep going with the running joke that his bounty is going to be small. I think it'll double to 200 berries. That's just me. I think 200 berries seems about right if you want to continue this joke. Just keep doubling it. That's just me. Next up is Carrot. She does not have a bounty on her head, but there's always some great fan art out there with bounties, of course. Now, this is only if Carrot joins. I think when Carrot is, part of this battle, I think she'll get her first bounty, and it'll be a big bounty at first. It'll be a bounty of 100 million berries. Next up on this list is Nami. Again, I don't think Nami's not really going to do all that much in the arc. So far, it doesn't seem like she's doing all that much. I think they'll just slap 100 million berries on her head just because she's a Straw Hat, meaning her end bounty would be 166 million berries. Next up is Brook. Similar to Nami, he's not doing all that much left in the arc, and I don't see him doing anything else either. Again, just slap 100 million berries on his head just because he's a Straw Hat, and that gives us in total to 183 million berries. Next up is Cyborg Frankie. His current bounty sits at 94 million berries. I do see Frankie doing something important in this arc. I think he's going to get a big bounty increase. I think he'll get higher than Luffy's third bounty. That's just my opinion. I think he'll get a bounty of 394 million berries at the end of the day. Next up is Jinbei. Jinbei's current bounty is 438 million. As well as Nami, Brook, and Carrot, I don't see him doing all that much for the Straw Hats in this. He'll still be a big help, they always are, but considering what everyone else is going to be doing, I don't see him being all that important. Again, just slap 100 million berries on him, and his final total would be 538 million berries. Next up is Yamato. Again, similar to Carrot, I have her on here just in case she joins the Straw Hats. As you can see, somebody has her bounty up at 15 billion? 150 million? Let's see. 100,000. 150 million, looks like. They got their commas wrong. But anyway. What I believe Yamato's bounty is, I think if she rebels against Kaido, I guarantee it, she'll get a very, very big bounty. Probably not up in the billions, but still very high nonetheless. And I do think her bounty would be equal to 675 million berries. Her first bounty. Wow. Next up is Usopp. His current bounty is at 200 million. Though, when he gets his next bounty, I guarantee it'll be above 500 million is what Doflamingo gave him. He'll do something to make him a bigger threat to the government, as he always do, and I think he'll get above 700 million, which makes his final bounty 750 million berries. Next up is Sanji, the fourth highest bounty of the Straw Hat Pirates. His current bounty sits at 330 million berries. And I do think he's going to get a big, big berry increase. I don't think he'll hit a billion. I think he will hit a billion next time, if there is a next time. But right now, I'll have Sanji's bounty sitting at 995 million berries, which will piss him off because of the top 3. Next up is Nico Robin. She will have the 3rd highest bounty, and her current bounty sits at 130 million berries. I think she'll get a ginormous bounty increase just because she would have read 3 out of the 4 poneglyphs that only she can read, which makes her a giant threat to the government. And she would just get a huge bounty increase just so people would go to attack her and Luffy doesn't become the Pirate King. So her bounty would be 1 billion berries after Wano. Next up is Roanoa Zoro. His current bounty sits at 320 million berries. Zoro always does something important in these arcs, and of course he does have a tendency to one-up Luffy's past bounties. Luffy's first bounty was 30 million, his was 60 million, Luffy's next bounty was 100, his was 120. Luffy would then hit 300, he hit 320, so there's that. And so, what do I think his next bounty will be? Well, I think he'll get above 1.5 billion, just not by much. I think he'll get a bounty of 1.8 billion berries, which is a big deal. And finally, the top dog himself, Monkey D. Luffy, who currently sits top at 1.5 billion berries. Now, a lot of you are probably not going to agree with me, considering it's way too high what I have. But Luffy kind of has a tendency to get a bigger bounty than the person he just defeated. Arlong had a 20 million berry, Luffy got 30 million. Crocodile had 82 million, Luffy gained 100 million. You know, that's kind of how things work with Monkey D. Luffy. And I think it's just going to continue. I really do. He won't get Gold Roger's bounty, but I do think he'll get a bounty of 4.8 billion berries. And well, guys, those are my predictions. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. I watched a video that gave me inspiration where he said Chopper was going to get a big bounty. You know, I'm okay with that. He's kind of where I got the idea to give Robin 1 billion. I would have given her like 650 without him, kind of explaining his reasoning, which is kind of my reasoning now. So, thank you, Grand Line Review. But anyway, guys, this is the Chaotic One saying peace.